I'm Christopher Blaine. I'm a homeless activist who's turned to squatting for somewhere to live, which is not technically against the law. There's loopholes in the law that allow us to use the law to our advantage. We originally took this building to have a place to live, and then we realised we actually had a full old cinema theatre that was still fully working. So we thought, well, rather than just squat a building and live here, we'll invite in the wider community, artists, performers, and give them the space to use. We originally did a 9-day programme which included workshops, alternative lifestyle workshops, political workshops, economical workshops, wellbeing workshops, workshops on squatting, alternative economics, on migration. We also did lots of live performances, open mic nights, blues night, punk night, folk night. We've had every age group, every creed, every colour come through this door. We've probably had about 4,000 people in through the door in the 4 weeks that we've been running it for. And we've had not one issue, really. Nothing to call the police for. The police haven't been in attendance apart from when we first started. The squatters, they came to find out what the crack was. We showed them the 144, they understood. They've been perfectly supportive of us. They haven't been round to antagonise us in any way. The Network Rail have been on the news to say that the reason they want us out is so they can check the building safe. That's not true. The reason they want us out is because they get a lot of money in tax rebates from our pocket to keep the building empty. So they don't really lose any money, they make money on it. And we come to a gentleman's agreement to move out on the 25th at 11 o'clock. The reason I've done that is because Network Rail and their PR, the boss Nick of Network Rail North and their PR team have said that they're really open to the suggestion of the local community of artists who have come here to carry on leasing the space and using the space as a creative arts hub, which I would feel would be really beneficial to the community, because there's no space to do this in Manchester that's free. Everything is £20, £25, and it's just an hour here and an hour there, and it's ridiculous, plus your bus fares, ridiculous. We provided a space that has been used positively, progressively. It's about educating people, it's about changing hearts and minds, it's about opening people's eyes to the daily struggle and oppression that's going on in this country and around the world. And I feel we've really achieved that in the last 4 weeks. I feel a lot of people have come here. They have enjoyed the live gigs and the parties, but they've also been here for the workshops, the art crafts, the alternative well-beings, the different kinds of healing you can do, from spiritual to alternative health, natural health. I feel it's been absolutely knackering, but the amount of thanks that I've had, and the group have had, the amount of congratulations for being able to pull it off has been phenomenal. The amount of people that come up to me and patted me on the back for it just makes me want to do it again. And I promise everyone it's pretty much what I'm going to do.
You guys are cleaning up now. Why do you think that's important to do?
Well, essentially, we're not about wrecking buildings. We're not freeloaders. We're not wasters. We're not here to cause criminal damage. We were here to use the space productively. That's what we've done. There's been a bit of damage. There's some paint on the walls. I'm going to paint that over in a minute. A couple of seats have been unbolted, not ripped up, but actually unbolted. So all the screws are there in the tub. They can go back again. The only thing that's ruined is a window frame that needs a new hinge, and the carpet needs replacing. But when we got in, the place was practically flooded and covered in mould from damp and constant rainwater dropping through the ceiling, which is a common ploy by all developers and building owners who the land's up for sale for redevelopment and let the roof leak and it makes the building unsecure. They can now sell it on because it's too expensive to do, so they'll pull it down and sell it to a private developer, which is what they plan to do with this spot. Feel loose space gives you the space to express not just my feelings, but to take on board other people's as well, and what they want and their desires in their lives. So I think we can all build a community and work together and make a better place. And it starts like this. It starts at a grassroots level, it starts at the street level, and then it mushrooms out from there. So yeah, I hope I hope very soon in the next 4 or 5 weeks that we have another loose space to announce to everybody, and you can all come down again and enjoy the atmosphere, the creativeness and the expansion of your mind and the progressiveness that has gone on in this building.
Yeah.
My name's Chris Plain and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.